What's going on, Bears fans? What is going on? Welcome back to BearsMediaCo. Bears fans, we got a lot of news to get into today. Some of it a little old, but some of it's kind of new. Now, starting off here, because we have to talk about it, the new rumor is Mike Tomlin loves Justin Fields. Now, of course, there's a video floating around Twitter right now of when Justin Fields was at his pro day, and Mike Tomlin was there saying, hey, good job, or not good job, but hey, you're looking good, you know what we're looking for, show us something. And Justin Fields replying, hey, I got you. Now, I don't know how much we can look into that scenario from 3 years ago now? 3 years ago. So, if it's true, I mean, great. Now, we all know that the Pittsburgh Steelers have released, by mutual consent, Mitch Trubisky. And now Biscuit, as he is fondly known in Bears land, is saying bye-bye to the Steelers and hello to free agency. Now, Mitch has not been a solid, starter since he left the Bears. He's been primarily a backup. He went to Buffalo, spent a year there, and spent the last 2 years in Pittsburgh. So, he is now a journeyman QB. So, I don't know, Bears fans. I can see a little bit. But then again, you know what? Every team, not every team, but a lot of teams are looking to upgrade their quarterback position. Now, some will say the Bears are looking to upgrade their quarterback position, especially at QB1. Now, I've heard that some teams are willing to give up a second. Some teams, like the Steelers, might be willing to give up the 20th pick in the first round of this year's draft. We don't know. Just to say it like that, Bears fans, we don't know what Ryan Poles is looking for in a trade partner, whether it be for Justin Fields or someone else. Now, we also know that the Oakland Raiders are kind of looking for another QB. Now, I've said this before, and I'm going to say it one more time. Luke Getsy over there at the Las Vegas Raiders, I don't know why I wanted to say LA Raiders, but the Las Vegas Raiders, he kind of has a love affair with Tyson Beck, QB number 2 on our Chicago Bears. And I know in a previous video I had said what would happen if Luke Getsy got fired, and he has, and he went somewhere and he began to beat the table for Tyson Beck. Because, Tyson Beck was one of those guys that it seemed that he was able to change his whole game plan for. A lot of quick passes into the flat, a lot of screens, and, an occasional pass downfield. Of course, we all know Tyson was an undrafted free agent. And by his third game, he was definitely looking like it. I mean, he looked fairly good in the beginning of that New Orleans game, and then it just all seemed to just go downhill for him. But Luke Getsy, Tyson Beck, could it be a match? I think so. I think Luke Getsy will see if they can get him from the Bears. That's just my opinion, but I believe it is a fact. But we'll see. Only time will tell if Brent C knows what he's talking about. Right? Now, getting back to the love affair of Mike Tomlin and Justin Fields, I just don't see it. I don't see it, Bears fans. Why would they? Well, I take that back. I can't see it. Moving from 20th to number 9, or giving up the 20th pick for Justin Fields, I can see that. I mean, it's not going to really hurt them all that bad. Draft-wise, that would give the Bears 3 first-round picks. We have the number 1 and number 9 also, so getting 20th is a possibility. And think about this. That laid into the first round, Jackson Powers Johnson, probably the number 1 center right now, would be a good selection. Now, not too many centers that I know of go in the first round, but he might be that one. He just might be that one. Or we know that Eddie Jackson is going to say goodbye probably at the end of this year or new league year, whatnot. But if he was to leave, Cam Kitchens from the University of Miami, the U, he might be a good replacement. I mean, we struck pay dirt with Tyreek Stevenson from the U. So pairing him up with a safety that he played with, hey, it just might work out for the Bears. So Steelers, if they want him, that first round pick just might do it. But we'll see, Bears fans. Let me know down in the comments. Would you trade Justin for a first rounder? It's a possibility. Let me know. Now, Bears fans, this next go around, let's talk about who would be wide receiver number 2 off the board in this year's draft. Now, we all know that Marvin Harrison Jr., MHJ, is the consensus number 1 receiver, and in some draft boards, the number 1 player in this draft. Now, it's not often that you see a wide receiver talked so highly, but in this class right here, there are plenty, and I do mean plenty, of wide receivers that the Bears can choose from, and there's quite a few who will be worthy of that number 9 pick. Matter of fact, all of them will be worthy of that number 9 pick. Now, MHJ might not be there if we don't get him in the top three selections, but one person who could be there, well, there's 2 guys. Rome Odunze from the University of Washington and Malik Neighbors from LSU. Now, I've talked about these guys a little bit, but I'm telling you, Malik Neighbors, DJ Moore Part 2. He's got the size, same size as DJ, runs about just like DJ, great hands like DJ. Would we want DJ number 2 on the same team? I mean, it wouldn't be a bad look. That's for sure, Bears fans. Would not be a bad look. On the other hand, in this offense that Shane Waldron wants to run, he wants a large, just like what Chase Claypool should have been. But, in Shane Waldron's offense, that big number 2 wide receiver, Rome Odunze, he fits it to a T. A 6'2", 6'3", 215-pound wide receiver who possibly has 4.4 speed. Now, this guy, as I've said before, great route runner, great hands, doesn't mind playing in the middle of the field. He could be wide receiver number 2 for our Chicago Bears. Now, there is yet another receiver. Well, there's a whole bunch of receivers that could fit that X role. I mean, you have Keon Coleman from Florida State. You also have Thomas Jr. from LSU. Someone has played with Neighbors who's got, for his size, 6'4", 205, very similar to MHJ. He's got some speed. He's got the height. And in my opinion, he's a little bit more physical than MHJ is. But, he doesn't have experience. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. Just a 1-year starter. Didn't really hear much about him until this year, and really didn't hear much about him until the end of the season. So, a low-name budget player maybe we could get. Maybe he falls a little bit, but he is there. So, the Bears fans, let me know down in the comments. Who do you think should be or would be wide receiver number 2 for our Chicago Bears? And while you contemplate that, Reggie B, roll the promo, sir.
Hello, fellow Bears superfans. While we wait for success on the field, we can show our pride off the field with official Chicago Bears gear from Fanatics. Fanatics has everything to reflect your passion. Jerseys, hats, shirts, collectibles, and more. Rep your Bears fandom in style while supporting us here at BearsMediaCo. Show your Bear spirit by clicking our affiliate link in the description or on our website and buying something nice at fanatics.com today.
Now, Bears fans, something we all got to hear, and I hope you hear, because I'm going to do my best to listen in. Our team president, Kevin Warren. Now, I don't know if you've seen it on Twitter. There's a video clip about 20 seconds long about where he's talking about, hey, he loves Justin. He hasn't seen any quarterback quite like Justin in person. So I'm thinking that, hey, Kevin Warren might be leading on to something, and it's something I'm going to keep an eye on for, and I'm going to make a video about the next time I get on here, because Kevin Warren, from that one little clip, really sounds like he loves JF1. And I know at the end of the season, and there's a season-ending press conference, Ryan Poles, our general manager, talked glowingly, even though he tapered it down a little bit. And he let it be known that Justin Fields progressed and he was excited about it. So, hey, now if Kevin Warren comes out and gives just about the same, I mean, you know, it's early, but if he gives about the same assessment that, hey, he likes Justin Fields and he's seen the improvement, hey, this will lead Twitter to be afire, and I'm telling you, it might just tell us which way the Bears are facing going into free agency and the draft. And of course, we got the combine coming up, so that's going to be extremely important going forward, because our GM, our assistant GM, Ian Cunningham, hey, they will be at the combine and they will be looking to improve this team. And as I always say, hey, I trust in Poles, and I hope you do too. So, with that being said, Bears fans, I'm going to get out of here, but I will see you in the next one. So, as always, peace.